Good morning all. I am Birendra Kumar. I welcome to all in this video. In previous video, I have explained the working principle of compressor and expansion device. What laws are applicable for compressor and expansion device. Now, in this video, I will explain about difference between the air conditioning and refrigeration. Actually, common things, first I will tell common things in air conditioning components and refrigeration components are compressor are here, air conditioner, four components, and refrigeration system also has four component system. But difference only here refrigeration we are using for like a cooling vegetables, water, water bottle, and other things we are using heat only. But in air conditioning, we are using refrigeration to cool air. But air has two components. First, dry air. Dry air means it has three components. First, 78% nitrogen by volume and 21% oxygen, and 1% is other gases like carbon dioxide, argon, helium, and etc. Now, here one more part, water vapor will mix in air. It also in superheated like a dry here nitrogen, oxygen, and other gases in superheated. So water vapor in superheated we are surrounded by the air, but because it is air is superheated, so we are not we can't see air, and we are without obstruction, we are moving freely, so we cannot feel any obstruction now. But we are surrounded, it has also some pressure. That pressure is called atmospheric pressure, and at the sea level it is 14.7 psi or 1.03 kg per 1.03 per kg per centimeter square. We are surrounded. Air has pushing us. How much weight? How much force? 1.03 kg. Air is applying force to us. So, but we are not feeling because it is superheated and we are freely walking in air. Now, okay, I am coming air. I have told refrigeration is using for vegetables, water bottles or something we are using cooling. But air also using air also using used for use air refrigeration to cool the air. But difference only I told some components it is in air. So some air, in air for we are maintaining air conditioning, we are maintaining control, we are controlling the air temperature. But in refrigeration we are controlling only the temperature, we are reducing the temperature. But in air conditioning we can we has to be reduce the temperature, and we will have to increase the temperature for increasing, because winter season is there. Suppose in winter season we air conditioner we are using to, so we have to we will have to increase the temperature of air, and in some summer season we have to reduce the temperature of air. And next one, we have to control moisture. Moisture means water vapor. Air has, I told water, air has water vapor. It is also affect our body. Suppose in in rainy season, more air has more water vapor, that is in saturated. Means air, suppose air has maximum amount of water vapor, then air is said to be saturated air. Then we are feeling very wetness, some sweating is coming, more sweating is coming in our body, then we are feeling uncomfortable, because why? Air has more water vapor, that's why. So air has to in air conditioner has to be reduced the water vapor also. So we have to control relative humidity, means water vapor content in the air. Now we have to control the quality of air. Suppose we are control temperature, okay, we are maintain 21 degrees centigrade, no problem. But and next we are control moisture, then also no problem in controlled condition. But suppose more dust is there, then everything temperature is okay, RH is okay, moisture, no moisture, the dust is there. Can we feel comfort? No, we cannot feel comfortable. So we have to remove dust also. Then we have to control the dust by use of filter. Next, air movement. Suppose more air velocity is more. What happen in winter season or any we are going outside, suppose more storm, wind is there, then we can feel comfortable? No, we cannot feel comfortable because more air. More air velocity means also we can, so a proper velocity also required for air conditioning. I have given some detail because some comfort temperature 21 degrees centigrade we are feeling comfort, but different person has a different temperature for comfort. And relative humidity, mostly 50% is all for all comfort, 50% arch, 50% moisture, and air movement minimum 7 to 10 meter per minute is required, maximum 15 to 20 meter per minute required. Next, CO2 level. Suppose we are staying in air conditioned space, then after some times we are feeling vomiting or headache. Why? Because of lack of oxygen. We are in air conditioning or in air, we are consuming water, we are consuming oxygen, and we are releasing carbon dioxide. Okay, now we are, so what happen in enclosed air conditioned space, because no out air is supplied. No out air means what happen, continuously we are consuming oxygen and we are releasing carbon dioxide, then carbon dioxide quantity will be increased and oxygen level will be decreased. That's why we are feeling headache and we are feeling some vomiting sensation. So we have to maintain CO2 level and I mean we have to minimize CO2 level. It should be not more than 800 part per million in air conditioned space. And oxygen normally fresh air, I have told, in air 21% is there. So it should be not less than 18% in air conditioned space. And minimum means going, we uncomfortable, we feel vomiting, we are feeling some body headache or something problem we have to face. Okay, next, how temperature, because some special tools is required to measurement of air conditioning parameters. First we have to thermometer, we are using normal thermometer, we are using thermometer for measuring the temperature. In refrigeration also we are using thermometer. Now next, for, okay, for temperature we are measuring thermometer, digital or normal thermometer. But here relative humidity, for relative humidity we will have to take two readings. First reading is called dry bulb temperature, second one reading is called wet bulb temperature. Both are normal thermometer, but suppose one wet cloth we covered in a thermometer, then we are taking the reading, it will be less. Suppose dryness condition means water vapor in wet cloth, it will be evaporate faster. It will evaporate faster means temperature of the thermometer will show less compared to normal thermometer. And suppose water vapor is more in air, then it will be, what happen, evaporation will be less from the wet cloths, then temperature also less. So two difference will be difference between the wet bulb temperature and dry bulb temperature. Both temperature difference will will give the result how much here RH, how much moisture is there. So more moisture means what happen? Depression. Both our temperature difference will be less. Suppose less RH means temperature difference will be more. So by help of temperature difference, we one chart is there that is called bulb depression chart. We can find out the relative humidity by the help of chart. Now particle count machine. This is equipment to measure particle count, how much here dust is there. We can measure with the help of this machine very easily. The second one is there anemometer. Anemometer we are using air velocity. I told in before is air movement also should be limited. More air movement means also problem. More air movement we will unable to breathe. Next, suppose less means dust particle will be more, air not problem. Will suppose very less velocity means air will very slow pass through the filter. Then dust will be dust generation will be more. Okay. Now in this video, this one only. Next video, I will try to explain for air conditioning in more. Thanks for the watching. Thank you so much. Goodbye.